While hell broke loose on planet Earth, 2016 was actually a relatively calm year for games. Sure, there were disappointments such as No Man's Sky and the new Homefront, but the PC actually did pretty well this year. So here are my top 10 games of 2016. Remember, this is personal opinion and you may not agree, but that's okay. Just let me know in the comments below what your favourite games are from this year, and maybe I can check them out. So let's get on to the list. Mafia III, my only slightly controversial pick this year, I think. This didn't seem to go down too well with PC gamers, with a mixed score on the Steam reviews. It's been slated as the poor man's GTA, but I didn't really like GTA, and I enjoyed this, so maybe I just love to be different. There's something about the setting that really makes the game appeal to me in a similar way to how Mafia II did. The gameplay is solid, the world looks gorgeous, and the story is gripping enough to keep you playing. Plus, Vito is back, baby. Firewatch. Well, this is how a walking sim should be done. Definitely one of the most gorgeous releases from early this year. It had a captivating forest to explore, particularly at sunset. The voice acting is perhaps the best I've heard this year. It's incredibly natural and well done, and the bond you'll build with Delilah is very, very impressive. Overall, a really worthwhile experience. XCOM 2. This game was always going to be good. The rebooted XCOM 1 was tense and had an enjoyable challenge, so anything that was more of the same was going to be a plus. Firaxis Games pulled it out of the bag with their changes to the formula. I didn't agree with all of the changes, such as the aggressive timer on some of the missions, but these can easily be modded to create a tailored experience. Overall, it's a great turn-based strategy game where every move is going to make you nervous. Inside. Yes, we're getting to the good stuff now. Inside was in development shortly after the release of Limbo in late 2010, and wow, does it show. It is stunning. The lighting is really something special. This is one of those games that's best unspoiled, but suffice it to say, it's certainly worth your time, particularly for the low price of just £15. This is what you can do with the Unity engine, folks. Coney Island, another surprise from 2016. This one was released early in the year and could be completed in under 2 hours, but didn't so much break the fourth wall as step out of your computer and smash all the walls in your house too. It's a weird one to describe, mostly just an arcade endless runner with shooting elements, but as the game gets weirder and weirder and you realise you're taking on the devil himself, it takes on an Undertale style vibe of being more than just a game. It's a very worthwhile use of your time. Planet Coaster, the happiest game of 2016 and certainly one of the best. The first moment you boot up this game and get hit by the happy soundtrack, you know you're in for a treat. This is the best theme park simulator ever made, and it's still being updated. The animations of the guests are incredible, the coaster building is innovative, and the things you can create in this game are endless. I genuinely spent about 45 minutes building my medieval themed Chief Beef shop, and it was totally worth it. This is the sort of game you can tinker with for hours, and I'm really glad it exists. Dishonored 2. Let's get back on the AAA train. Dishonored 1 was fun, but a little bit limiting. Dishonored 2 blows it out of the park in just about every respect. The art direction is one of the best I've seen, on par with Rapture and Columbia from Bioshock. And the same fun gameplay is back, with some brilliant additions. Even if you don't like stealth games, try Dishonored 2, you will be pleasantly surprised. Rimworld, yet another unexpected gem, and there's one more of those to come on this list too. Rimworld looks and plays like Prison Architect, but ramps it up to 100 with far superior character development. Each person in your colony has their own traits, ranging from pessimist to nudist to pyromaniac, and watching it all interact and unfold is incredible. There's random events, resource management, and it's all such good fun. It's like a simplified, small-scale dwarf fortress, which is definitely a good thing. And the stories you generate with this game have to be seen to be believed. And with more updates coming, you're sure to get bang for your buck with this title. Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. I know this is cheating a bit as it's a DLC, but this genuinely could have been its own standalone game, and no one would have batted an eyelid. It's absurdly generous and crazy packed with things to do and quests to complete. This could be the greatest DLC ever made. The city of Toussaint is enormous and believable. It's great getting your own house, and that woodcutter quest. Oh, and that ending! Oh my goodness. There's something in my eye, I think. Honourable mentions. Well, these go to several games that I've heard are great, but I haven't actually played them, so I can't include them on this list. Those games are Watch Dogs 2, Doom, Civ 6, Titanfall 2, Deus Ex, and Battlefield 1. But my number one game of 2016 is Stardew Valley. Well, this isn't what I thought I'd have at number one when 2015 ended. But here we are in 2016 and I have a retro-looking Harvest Moon-inspired farming game as my top game of the year. Isn't life surprising? It's really hard to describe why I love this game so much, but thousands agree with me on Steam, so I feel validated that way. It could be the actual farming and saving up to improve your farm. It could be the tricky but satisfying fishing. It could be the random events. It could be the calming atmosphere. It could be the relationship forming. It could be the quests. It could be the mining and the fighting. It's probably all of it combined. But wow, this game is fun! It's one of those games you'll play for an hour and realise it's actually 4 PM the next day and you haven't been to work. Buy it, play it, enjoy it. I know I did. So that's my top 10 games of this year. A few I missed out on, I know, but only because I haven't played them yet. Let me know your top 10 down below, and I might check those out. Thank you, though, so much for watching. Bye-bye.